Chandni. My
Chandni.
character name is Chandni, and as you saw the teaser, the trailer, everybody is mentioning about Chandni, and everybody wants to know what happens to Chandni. Where is she? What is she doing? And even I want to know. So watch.
Actually, the teaser was very nice and hitting million views in the YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, I think it happens only when the audience is there supporting. It
Yeah.
doesn't happen without the support, and all my movies that I've done have been so different from one another. Like Uyala Champala or Ekirti Potavachina, very different genres, very different kinds of movies, and this one is also very different. I haven't done, and especially with like 40 actors on board. Like this movie has a lot of actors.
Cast and crew is also very high.
Yeah, so I've not done like an assemble like that. So this project is very different for me, and I'm really looking forward to the support from the audience because they've always loved me in whatever I do. Yeah. Even when I was fat, they loved me. Even when I lost weight, they loved me. So my audience has been very loyal, and I really, I'm very grateful that I have that kind of audience that still call me Anandi. So it really melts my heart. And this movie, I really want everybody to go and watch it, in the theaters and all, because this is after a very long time that we are back to theaters and we need that support. So yeah.
Actually, what is the difference between Anandi and Chandni?
Oh, a lot of difference. A lot of difference. Anandi got to do a lot that a girl dreams of or wants to do. But obviously, with she also had a lot of restrictions. But after a point, she could do what she wanted to because she grew up in a certain way. She was brought up in a certain way. Here, Chandani has limitations and what that you have to watch. But at the same time, Chandani is very positive, very nice, and I think that is the similarity between all the characters that I have played. They're supposed to be like you start liking them.
Yeah.
So that is what Chandani is.
And what difference between Chandni and Avika then? Is there any resemblance? Coincidence like?
I think the only similarity would be both of them have curly hair.
Curly hair.
But that is it. Other than that, the characters are very different. Like when I was shooting for the trekking sequence and all of that, I was thinking if it was me, I wouldn't have ever gone for a trek. I would just go and sleep. So that's the biggest difference that me and Chandni have. I'm very, very lazy. But there are a lot of sequences in the movie when you watch, you will know that, it is. I wouldn't say that I would want this to happen to me. I don't.
Yeah.
When you watch the movie, you will not feel like I want to be this because she's going through so much. And I think that difference should be there.
You know what? You're raising expectations on the movie.
I'm glad I want to do that because people have always expected that out of me. Whatever movie I choose, people know that there will be some meaning to it. Like for example, when I did Net, when I did Bro, everybody wanted to see why I picked that project because again, new director, again, everything was new again, but still people wanted to see what happens. Why is Avika doing this? There should be a good reason, and I think the reason is that I'm really being very choosy with my scripts, and I'm really very proud of it.
Actually, I had a question like most of the heroines own do this OTT movies, but you even doing OTT and itself again you are doing in large screen movies. What was the reason behind? You have any particular reason like?
I want to do movies. I want to do scripts. I want to work on projects that are good projects. It doesn't matter if it is a OTT or a theater or a TV serial. I've come from TV serials and I'm very proud of it, right? So for me, the platform, it does matter, but not as much as a script matters. So if it is a good script, I'm even open for doing a Telugu serial. I don't mind. The point is if the script is strong, and I really believe that nowadays our audience is very smart. They do not appreciate bad scripts. They will not take the dancing around and just looking pretty. They will not take that. They want good content, and I think that also happens more on OTT because OTT, when a person is making a project for OTT, they are more daring. I really think that a Net movie, when Z5 did it, I don't think anybody would have dared to make a project like that. It's a very, very conservative society that we live in, and topics like that should come out, and it can happen on OTT, right? So I think it's like a good debate that we can continue for hours.
Hours and hours.
But I really believe that I would want to experiment, and it could be Telugu movies, it could be Hindi movies, it could be Punjabi, it could be a Kazakhstan movie that I'm working on. So it could be anything and everything. Just a good script is what attracts me.
But you got succeeded.
I think it's the blessings. It's all the love that people give me, because it's not possible. It sometimes also feels unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's not possible at 24 sitting here doing have had a 15 years experience with so much success. It doesn't seem possible.
Yes.
So I'm aware of it, and I'm really I'm really grateful, and I live every day with that utmost dedication, because for me, I believe that I should not take anything for granted. The love I receive, I don't take that for granted, because I remember having this conversation with somebody from my family, and they asked me, why did you want to lose weight? People loved you anyway.
Yeah.
And it struck me that why did I want to? And the answer was that people expect something nice out of me, and if I can do something extra, maybe just work hard, look my best, I think I should do that. I should not take their love for granted, and that's the reason every day of my life I still